So bacteria are small living things that can be found in all natural environments. Immune system protects the body from substances called antigens. And prediction, what someone thinks will happen. Hey guys, Miss Gillian here. So as promised, I am going to do a science experiment. And I thought today's science experiment we could talk about bacteria. Do not know, a bacteria is a small living thing that can be found on almost anything. And it is very, very tiny and you cannot see it. So what happens is bacteria is all around us. So when we touch something, that bacteria ends up being on our hands. And then if we touch our face or anything, and that's how we get sick, because we all have immune systems and our immune systems help fight off the bacteria and the germs that we might get. So it is so important to wash your hands with soap for at least 20 seconds all day, every day, to keep yourself safe and healthy. So I'm gonna show you guys an experiment to explain what I'm talking about, okay? So we need 3 simple ingredients for this experiment, okay? First thing we need is pepper. Second thing you need is soap, and it can be any kind of soap. I decided to use my Happy Easter soap. And you need a bowl of water. Okay? All right, guys, so this is what we're gonna do. So we have our bowl of water right here, as you can see, and we have pepper, and we have our soap. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna take the pepper, okay, and I'm gonna grab some, and I'm just gonna put it into this bowl, okay? So we want about that much. So what happens is this pepper is used as our bacteria. This is what bacteria might look like. This is what it looks like on surface. They all gather together. So I'm going to take my finger that has no soap on it. I didn't wash my hands before doing this. I know, I'm sorry, but I had to show you exactly what I'm doing. So I first want to show you what happens is when you stick your finger inside the bacteria and you move it around a little bit, I want you to look at my finger. What do you notice? Do you see how there's bacteria all over my finger? Same thing if I put another finger in there. It's all over. And that's with having dirty hands. So, as always, I want you guys to make a prediction. What do you think is going to happen after I put soap on my hand and after I put my finger in the bacteria? Do you think the bacteria is still going to stick to my hands? Or do you think I'm going to put my finger in and bring them back out and there's not going to be any on? I want you to take a minute, think about your prediction and what you think is going to happen. So now it is time. Did you make your prediction? Did you think about it? Okay, let's see if you're right. So I just put some soap in a dish so it's easier for me. I'm going to just put some soap on my finger. Okay, there, you see I have soap. I just washed my hands. There it is. Okay, now I want you to see what happens when I put my finger inside the bowl. What happened? What did you guys notice? Do you guys see anything? What happened when I put my finger inside the germs of a washed hand? What did the pepper do? It moved to its side. Do you see all that? Isn't that a cool experiment? So I want just to show you guys something. So now I have since dried my finger from the soap, but I still want to show you guys something. I'm going to put my finger in here and I'm going to lift it back out. And what do you still notice? I washed my hands and dried them and still no bacteria is getting on my finger. So I hope you guys enjoyed this experiment and I hope that you go and try this at home. Try it with your parents and teach them about germs and how important it is to wash our hands in order for us to stay healthy. So there's my science experiment. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I hope your predictions were right and I can't wait until the next one. Here are 6 things for when you should wash your hands. So you should wash your hands after 1, playing with your pets, 2, using the bathroom, 3, sneezing and blowing your nose and coughing, 4, you want to wash your hands before and after touching a cut or open sore, playing outside, and you also want to wash your hands before or after eating. And here are 5 steps for washing your hands. First, you turn on the water. 2, you wet your hands. 3, you scrub with soap on the fronts and the backs of your hands. 4, you rinse them clean and all of the soap off. And 5, always remember to dry your hands.